Hi guys, welcome back to another daily tarot reading with me. I'm Ashley Rose and this is your daily tarot reading for Tuesday, April 19th, 2022. Today is the 19th. Ooh, if you just saw what card flew out, we are going to talk about it in a second. But 1 plus 9 is 2, and 2 is the number for decisions, for choice, for our intuition, for our relationships. It's the number for balance, duality. It's also, one second, the High Priestess in the Major Arcana. Come on, she was ready for today. She was like, here I am. I love it. And it goes right into what I was about to say, even about the High Priestess, is that like, this number of 2, this resonance of 2 is like balance, and knowing that like when we're moving forward on these ideas and this inspiration that we have for ourselves, now that we've kind of gotten out of our way and we really see our true identity, we see our true purpose, and we're no longer allowing fear to lead the way. We are tuning into our intuition and we're connecting with that in a deeper way than we have before. Really trusting, really believing, really allowing that guidance to be what helps you make these, like, take these steps forward, because we're activating a new place, and it took all of these things to come up and be put in our face for us to truly understand the power that we have within us when we trust our gut, right? So I feel like too, today things are going to be happening and we're going to have things to decide or choices to make, and we're going to be called to really trust ourselves in new ways. And so some of that could be just like, you know, it could be even testing, I feel like, some commitments you've made, right? About sticking to your goals. There might be something that pops up. You have the choice to be distracted, or you have the choice to stay focused. And that kind of goes back to, are we making the right decisions to follow our goals, or are we making the same decisions to stay comfortable, right? What are we willing to push ourselves out of? I feel like are good questions to be asking ourselves today, because the High Priestess comes to deliver messages, to deliver understandings and opportunity that help us get through this. And especially since we just, found our foundation and we understand that like we are secure because we are secure within ourselves. Now it's time to take this to another level. And the High Priestess is definitely coming in today to help us, really like elevate our surroundings, our environment, our situations, where we want to be, our goals. She sits here between her ego and her higher self as the conduit, right? So we are getting information from our survival self, we're getting information from our higher self, and we're using them together. It's not, turning one off or turning the other off. It's using them together in harmony and in balance. Get it? And even just like, can we touch on this like balance theme that has been very prevalent since the beginning of the year? And the only way that we're going to find that balance is by listening to ourselves and having these conversations with ourselves, continuing to search for them in external circumstances, external, situations, things, people. We that feeling we're looking for, we're not going to find it until we find it within. And I feel like too, the High Priestess is helping us see that today, or solidify that understanding. She's sitting in front of this curtain and it has pomegranates on it, and that's just being the fruits of your labor, right? So the work you're putting in, you're going to get out if we continue to trust our intuition and continue to trust to go down this road. Yesterday, I didn't talk about the card at the bottom of the deck, and it was the 9 of Wands, which is, trusting what you've built for yourself, and stepping away from all the things that no longer are you, and that just like the stories, the narratives, like, aren't you done telling the same old story about why you haven't been getting there, and the excuses and the victim mentality, right? It's time to step away. And when we do, we bring ourselves to success. We let the doubt go. We release the anxiety. We are moving to clearer, smoother waters with less on our mind, with less to worry about, because we did the hard work now and today, right? Especially today with this High Priestess, because we're going to definitely be getting messages. So it's an amazing day to do some type of spiritual work and connect to yourself. So do some yoga, take a walk out in nature. If you have tarot cards, read some of your cards, maybe get a tarot reading, things like that. Really allow your mind to expand. Maybe do a longer meditation, journal for, really sit down and ask your, self some really tough questions. Maybe even some shadow work might be great today, but it's going to, I said it was 444 when I said that. So somebody's got some shadow work to do. But even not in that, it's just, looking at ourselves clearly and honestly, right? And in that clarity that we receive from this, that is, you know, the sign of the direction where we need to go. So I'm excited about this day because there's so much good to receive. And when we're open and we're ready to receive, like when we give, there's also an opportunity for us to receive. And that's what's happening today, because the High Priestess is giving us some information that we really need and that is really going to be, you know, important to where we're going. So stay open, keep your hearts open, keep your minds open. And that's where I'm going to leave it. Again, the number is 2. So that's balance, that's intuition, that is, you know, your relationships, connections. Pay attention to those as well, because, you know, today was 2 as well. 2. And you know, we're also talking about those, so pay attention to the relationships around you. That's where I'm going to leave it. If you would like to know more about me, what I have going on, or you'd like to book a tarot reading, you can go to ashleyrose.com. You can follow me on Instagram as well. That's Ashley Rose Tarot. The links are in the description. Like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys tomorrow in the daily tarot reading.